Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an easy everyday look that you see here. Stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing we're doing here is adding a foundation primer all over my face. This is by Smashbox and it's in Photo Finish. Now to begin shaping our eyebrows, I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in the color Carmel. So what I'm doing here is using an angled brush just to kind of help create the shape that I'm wanting to go for, and then also fill in any holes that you might see. Now to kind of help fill in my brows, I'm going to be using the Brow Kit by Benefit in the color medium. And basically there's a loose powder in here that I like to use throughout my entire eyebrow just to kind of help fill it in, which is what I'm doing here. And don't feel that you have to use exactly what I'm using. For a long time I actually was able to get away with using just a brown eyeshadow, so that works too. No worries if you feel you've kind of gotten a little bushy or out of the shape you wanted to. You can just go back in with a Q-tip or a makeup wipe and kind of just clean up the edges, which is what I'm doing here. The last step that I'm doing is using a Revlon Brow Fantasy, and there's actually a pencil and a gel in there, so I'm just adding finishing touches to make the eyebrow stay. What I'm doing here is using Urban Decay eyeshadow primer all over both of my lids, and what this does is it just allows the eyeshadow that I decide to apply, it makes it kind of pop and stay. The eyeshadow I'm going to be using today is off of the Naked Smoky palette by Urban Decay, and the first color I'm going to use underneath my eyebrow is 13 for a highlight. The next color that I'm going to be applying all over my lid is Dirtysweet, and it's a really pretty gold color. And as you can see, I still like to use my finger. I feel like it works the best. Even though I have a bunch of different brushes, I always go back to using my finger when I'm trying to cover the entire lid and really make the pigment pop. Now using the brush that actually comes in this kit, I'm going to be putting the color Whiskey in my corner right there, and then also I'm going to rub it out all the way through my crease. So what you do is you just kind of drop the brush in the color Whiskey and drag it across in the corner and throughout your crease. I'm going to come back in here and add the color Radar, which is an in-between the Dirtysweet and Whiskey, just to put in the middle and kind of help blend it together. And you'll see I'm just using the brush to blend the dark to the light. And I'm also going to go back in and add a little more of the Dirtysweet Gold back up to through the top and blend it across throughout. The last color I'm going to be using is the color Naked by Urban Decay, which actually comes in the original Naked palette. I just used it up already, and this, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of putting it in between my eyebrow and the actual eyeshadow to help blend it out so there's not a hard line from the dark colors to up at the top on my brow. Moving on to the eyeliner, I'm going to be using their Real Push-Up Liner by Benefit, and this thing is my favorite. You do not have to know how to apply a cat eye to use this thing, because what it does is it actually hugs your eyelash line. So you just click through, which you can see what I'm doing there. I click through, the color comes out, and I'm able to glide it across my eyelid. Now once you've gone ahead and put this across your eyelid, you're going to begin making your cat eye. And because of this liner and how it's angled, it makes it super easy to do. The great thing about makeup is even if you mess up, you can go back in with a makeup wipe and clean it up, which is what I'm going to have to do here because I'm not sure what happened with that cat eye. I have no idea what I did. And you can go back in with a makeup wipe after just to grab any excess eyeshadow that's fallen. And then I also added some more primer just in case I have taken it off with the makeup wipe. The next step is going to be applying the foundation to our face. I'm using Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation here, and what I'm using is, I tried to go in with a small brush that I just got from Sephora like 2 days ago, in number 10, but it wasn't really working for me, so I had to go switch it out with a different brush that kind of helped blend the foundation out throughout my face. After I've kind of went through and rubbed all of my foundation on, I like to sometimes use a beauty blender just to make sure everything is secure and blended out. Sometimes I apply my foundation on with this little sponge. It just depends on the day. Now we're not going to be crazy contouring today for an everyday look, but we're still going to kind of add a little bit of powder underneath our eyes and then also on our cheekbones just to make them pop. Anytime you're adding multiple colors to your face, you want to make sure just to go back through and blend it out. I hate hard lines, so what I'm doing is just kind of blending out with the foundation brush that I use to make sure everything is even. Now I thought I was done with the eyes, but I just wanted to add a little bit of the color High, into right in the corner in my crease, and it just makes it look pretty, adding a little highlight right there. You don't have to do this, it's just adds a little fun. Now what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing that same color whiskey that we used up top and just dragging it across the bottom just to add some depth. Now to finish off my eyes, I'm going to be using the Younique 3D Lash Mascara. I'm sure you have seen one of the 14,000 requests that you've gotten on Facebook about hosting a party or whatever, and I honestly avoided them for a long time, but I tried it out one day and I fell in love with it, so I do support this product. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to put on one coat with gel and then add these fibers across your eyelashes, and then you go back through and add the gel again, and it makes it look like you have almost fake eyelashes or have super long ones, and I don't, so it's nice. Now to finish off this look, I'm going to be using a Ulta Super Shiny in Flirtini. I actually got this lip gloss for free in like a gift bag that they gave me, so if you want to use something like this or even just a clear chapstick, that works too. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to posting new stuff for you guys soon. Thanks!